You throw a punch?
That barely.
Oh.
I just froze, bruv. I just froze.
Yeah,
Do you reckon it was the nerves?
Like, I was mentally, I'm telling you now, I was mentally beat even before going into the fight. Like with Love Island, you've got to keep it under wraps.
Yeah, so when you went on, were they just like...
Yeah, yeah, they were shocked, innit? Whereas like with Misfits, like it's not a secret like Love Island. It's like that they were like, oh my God, that's jokes, that's sick. We should have been main event for our card, bruv. We should have been main event for our fight.
Who's the main?
Well, it was, bruv, no one could even realise.
Yeah,
no
I
one
don't know
even
why it
clocked.
was
That's what
No one knew. As a man, I feel like I got violated. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
So I just want to do something about it. Well, if you're seeing this, you little goofy little bean, come and get your little chain back. Come and get your little chain back.
Yes, boys, welcome to another podcast of Shite Talking, joined by myself, King Whippy, and Mark, and no other, George Fensom.
Easy, boys. What are you saying?
I'm
good.
Good, bro. Good.
Living the dream? Fucking hell, mate.
You're living the dream, what like it?
Mate, not really, mate. Obviously, just got back from Dublin and that. Obviously, that's why we're on the pod today.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, it's good to be here, boys. What are we saying?
Good, bro. So let's dive straight into the boxing.
Fucking hell.
So what do you think of HS now then? What's
Mate, to be fair, like, the more I think about it, I mean, look, great guy, great sport. Do you know what I mean? What a fucking mismatch. Do you know what I mean? Like, the more I think about it, like, everyone's been saying in my DMs, like, how the fuck did they actually let that run? And I was like, do you know what? Like, at the end of the day, I think we built that fight up so much. The promo was so good. Like, you boys are saying it, like, that was all you were seeing on the FYP. Yeah. I think we built it up so much, and there was so much hype around it. I just think it was too late for them to pull the plug, mate. So they were just like, fuck it, let's just run it. Do you know what I mean? So.
And you only had, how many weeks was it to train?
Yeah, so 7 weeks of actual notice of like knowing the fight's going to go ahead.
And have you ever fought before?
Never had a fight, never had a boxing match.
Never had like a street fight?
Literally, I've never actually like been in a situation where I've had to have a fight, innit? Genuinely.
Yeah. That's crazy. So that was your first ever like...
Literally first ever fight. Like... Do you know what I'm saying?
Obviously, HS has been like, he's been in a ring before, like doing like sparring with different like creators. So he obviously had that nerve already. He knew what he was going into. Yeah. But obviously, for yourself, knowing it was a mismatch, did you ever think at one point you don't want to fight him?
No, I mean, to be fair, like there was never going to not be a point where I wanted to fight him because, firstly, for me, like I say, we built the fight up so much with the promo, but also as well, like it's good for me because said at the start of the year I wanted to do something different, out of my comfort zone completely. Management ran me this opportunity, and there's so many people that want to do Misfits, mate. So many people that would literally kill someone to get a chance to go on Misfits. Like the last thing I'm going to do is not give it my all and not go out there on that night. Like, just, do you know what I mean?
It's only just the beginning. Like,
yeah,
you must have an opponent. Sorry, that's your next call out.
Mate, yeah, I've got something in the works at the moment. Do you want
to say who you're looking to fight?
Fucking hell. So basically, I've got something coming out on Sunday, innit?
Yeah.
And like when I tell you that if I actually put the work in for this fight, I can knock this guy out.
What, 100%?
100%. Like if I actually put work in, I have a good trainer, put the graft in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Mate, I've got him, bruv. I've got him.
I mean, is he well known in the TikTok era?
He's well known in the TikTok industry. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like I think we'll have to see. I wonder what. I don't think he'll accept it though, boys. I don't think he'll accept it.
What? You're just too like.
No, I just think I think he thinks he's too big time.
Oh, really? Oh, what?
Yeah.
On his side?
I don't think he'll accept it.
Too big for it. I know exactly who you're talking about. I bet. Yeah.
I just don't.
So, what makes you think that you're gonna knock this guy out then?
Well, look. At the end of the day, I went into the HS fight with 6-7 weeks' notice. Look, I got beat. I got beat bad in it. But I know for a fact that if I'm up against a realistic first opponent, put in a good amount of graft and time and put myself in front of a good coach and take it seriously, I know that I can knock this fucking guy out. I fucking know it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm actually not taking the piss. Like, look, HS was a mismatch. Let's just be real. Wasn't really a first fight really for me. But my redemption story's on, boys. Fucking run it up. Like, everyone's on it.
Let's talk about the press conference then. So,
oh, God. Fucking hell.
Who hates HS?
Who here hates HStikkytokky?
Who ate? The thing is, I thought I ate with that one. I thought I was going to eat with that
bro
one.
Thought he cooked.
I thought I was going to eat. You know what it is? The reason why I said that is because the day before, he was getting booed by these like Irish kids, bruv. That he
Really?
Was, he was getting called every name under the sun, basically. Like he was getting booed. Like I was thinking, this actually makes me feel a little bit more comfortable in a way, because he used to be I thought he was going to be like licked arse and stuff. And then that's why I thought I'll go over who hates HStikkytokky. And then he was just, and then no one said anything.
How did you feel? How did you actually feel?
You must have been.
That's why I went in for the tackle, because I thought I've got to deal with this awkward silence.
Bro, that
He
was one
looked
of the
angry though.
Bro, that was one of the funniest things. Like, you just went.
I just thought, fuck it. I don't know, because the thing is, well, I also went for the tackle because he done the same thing the day before, but it was also the fact of like, I feel like I've been fucking mugged off. Like, do you know what I mean?
Did you genuinely like that wasn't as a joke? Did you actually go in for the tackle?
Oh yeah, I actually went in. I went in for the tackle. Like, obviously,
You've got to do something to come out of that awkwardness, like with the
yeah.
crowd.
Like, what was I going to do? Just sort of stand there, and then he was going to say, "Oh, who thinks this guy's a fucking
bellend or whatever."
bellend or something,
Oh, no,
CUNT
Batty Boy,
or
I think it
whatever,
was
or
Batty
Batty Boy or whatever." Like, and then what? Then just stand there, like, no, I'm not. Like, do you know what I mean? You've got to fucking do something to get out of that situation.
Yeah.
So I just
It's all marketing, isn't it?
yeah, it's marketing in the day. It gets views and clicks, so I just had to do something.
Did you know?
It was funny though.
Did you know? Obviously, once we'll go into Love Island in a bit, but once coming off Love Island, did you want to go into the boxing scene?
Honestly, no. Like, I think for me, that's why it just caught me off guard with Misfits, because I say it's something that it's out of my comfort zone, but it's just something that like I wanted to kind of do, but I never really thought about doing. And I feel like putting yourself in them situations sometimes is good for you, innit? So
yeah, of course.
like, it's
Good for your
just
health
totally
as
different
well.
for me. Yeah.
Think about it. If you've got a boot camp, I think that's what they're called. That's a consistent routine of like eating healthy, going to
100%.
the gym, and then cardio. Do you know what I mean?
So I was in the gym yesterday and just doing like weights and stuff, and I just thought I feel like I don't have a purpose. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I quite like being in that sort of camp mentality. It's like, right, Monday I'm doing sprints. Like Tuesday I'm at the gym doing, do you know what I mean, all the cardio. Then I'm sparring Wednesday, sparring Thursday, and it's.
Well, when I first saw that you were coming out fighting HS, I thought, do you know what? Like, do you know what I mean? You're not skinny. You've got like, do you know what I mean? You're wham. So I actually thought, you know what? If George does land a good hit, HS could wobble.
Well, basically my plan was literally just to get out of that first round.
Yeah.
Like, and I thought if I can actually genuinely just try and, even if I don't land something, just survive.
Yeah.
Who knows, innit?
Did you throw a punch?
That barely.
Oh.
I just froze, brother. I just froze.
Do you reckon it was the nerves? Like,
I was mentally. I'm telling you now, I was mentally beat even before going into the fight.
Right.
I was just mentally.
Did you
beat.
come to Dublin with a lot of like a big circle? Was there a lot of people around you?
Pretty much came on my own, bro.
Really?
Yeah. So like my management came, but they got there on like the Thursday daytime.
So when you stayed in a hotel, when you stayed in a hotel, was you just by yourself?
Just on my ones, bro. Like, I had like a fucking family hotel room to myself.
Bro, I think that's crazy. What, leading up to the fight is by yourself?
Literally just on my J's.
Bro, like,
I think like HS had Ed. And when them two are together, like, they are
mentally.
It was a 2-on-1 the whole time. Like, do you know what I mean? You got Ed there giving it large, this, that, and the other.
But I do think.
Just call out Ed. Ed needs to get humbled.
Nah, honestly. Like, the thing is with Ed, like, he even said
character.
he doesn't hate me. Do you know what I mean? He even said, I don't hate you, bro. Like, and there's no bad blood in it. It's just funny. It's just easy to wind up for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that's crazy though. Like, you go in there by yourself, like all them nerves are on you. You went to bed by yourself, like you had no other friends around you.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I'm saying?
I was literally just by myself pretty much the whole time. Yeah. I just thought, fuck it.
I've got to ask, so ever since being on social media, would you say your circle's got smaller?
Definitely, 100%. Like, when you start to go on socials, like, people almost, do you know what I mean? It's like people almost get embarrassed by you that you're, do you know what I mean? It's even like little things the other day. Like, I saw, it's almost like when you're working with brands and stuff, like, none of your boys like your post, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, just, I want you to show this brand that I'm getting interaction by my friends, innit? And it's just, but they'll go and like fucking Drake's post or something. I just think just little things like that. Just,
yeah, no, I do.
When you start fucking with social media, brands or not, podcasts, whatever, I just think your circle has to get smaller.
When you said you was going on Love Island to all your friends, what were they saying? Were they just
I bet
like...
they were jealous.
I couldn't really mention that though. It was a bit different. Like with Love Island, you've got to keep it under wraps.
Yeah, so when you went on, were they just like...
Yeah, they were shocked, innit? Whereas like with Misfits, like it's not a secret like Love Island. It's like that they were like, oh my god, that's jokes, that's sick. A lot of people were basically saying I was gonna like be beaten before I'd even fucking got there, and I was like, brilliant. I mean, even if you think that, mate, just say otherwise.
So did the HS land any punches on you? Like,
yeah.
It's
he
just
still
like
whacked me, bro.
in the clips, it was like, oh, like George has been beaten by Aura. Like,
yeah, I know. But the thing is, you got to realise Misfits are so up his arse. They are up his arse. Do you know what I mean? Like they just are. Like the thing is as well, rightly so. Like the guy's gonna fucking sell tickets and he's gonna sell pay-per-views.
So they're gonna want it again.
He's gonna beat some of the top dogs. Do you know what I mean? If he puts the work in. But like, yeah, they are just still up his arse. Not in a bad way. Yeah. They just are.
I remember after there was like, I think Mums was saying, like in an interview that I saw on TikTok, he was like, next year, end of next year, HS will fight Jake Paul.
Yeah. I can see it happening.
You can?
I can see it happening, yeah. Like, honestly, like, if he actually, that's what I'm saying,
Jake Paul
puts the work in.
Way different level to HS.
I know. No, that's what I'm saying. I know. I completely agree. But the thing is as well, you got to think that Mams doesn't just see it as a boxing fight. You've got to think as well.
Oh, yeah, no, of course. But what I'm saying is Jake Paul's an international...
Who's going to sell the fight?
Jake Paul will sell a fight 50 times more than HS.
I know.
And then, like, would Misfits really see as like, oh, does this look good? Do you know what I mean?
But it's more just the money side, though, isn't it?
Unless HS can actually sell tickets like Jake Paul, then do you know what I mean? Fair enough. Like,
we should have been main event for our card, bruv. We should have been main event for our fight.
Who's the main?
Well, it was, bruv. No one could even realise.
Yeah,
no one even
why.
That's what
no one knew, bruv. Yeah. Well, apparently it was Danny Simpson and Danny Aarons.
I think
it was a good fight, though. I will give them that. They both did actually put on a good show.
I just don't really think it's main card material, though.
I think, no, it's not.
In terms of the promo, it should have been me and HS. In terms of the fight, probably not. But in terms of like I think on a sheet of paper, on the poster,
or even Ben Williams.
No.
What do you not think?
No, not Ben Williams.
No.
Would you fight Ben Williams or not?
I'm not at that level, bruv.
Yeah,
I'm not at that boxing level. Like, he can actually box. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, whether it would just be a case of literally just hitting him with a fucking punch, but like he can actually box, innit? Like, I need to actually learn what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But I know that I've got a good personality to be able to like get the engagement up to sell a fight. I just need to learn what I'm doing and be realistic with who I want to choose to fight.
Did you hear about the Ben Williams early stoppage? Did you see that?
Yeah, so I did hear about that. Like the ref, I was actually watching that fight on the TV, and I was thinking a couple more punches, maybe, but like there wasn't enough that Warren Spencer was taking that he couldn't handle. I think.
Yeah,
that was definitely.
I actually think if the ref wasn't a bellend and a stupid little like prick, he would actually, do you know what I mean, throw some shots at Ben, and Ben could fall.
100%. Yeah, I definitely think I actually saw that Warren out afterwards. Actually, went out for a couple of drinks, and he's actually a proper sound guy, you know. And he was just sort of saying that I just feel like, because obviously it's in like Ben's hometown as well. He was just like, was that like a setup or a fix?
Yeah.
I was like, I doubt it, mate. It's just with Misfits, they've got to be so careful because if you get an injury, do you know what I'm saying? Who knows what you might fucking try and sue them with or something. So they've got to like, when they throw in the towel, they just are extra cautious with it, sort of thing. But
that's true. I didn't think of it actually like that.
So going back to Love Island, who was it? Did you get with Dominica? Was it?
Nah. So I was on. Summer 2023.
Oh, who was it? You got? Who is it?
So I started off with Jess Harding.
Yeah.
So I started off with Jess, and then basically I left after a week, mate.
Why?
Just got kicked out. No one rated me.
Oh,
that's why. Do you know what? When I actually did when I did first see the HS versus yourself,
so shit.
I looked on Love Island, like the Instagram, to see like who you was, because I'll be honest, I didn't watch Love Island back then. And yeah, you must have been on it for like not even a week.
I know, it's so peak, boys.
So you literally went on it for a week?
Basically, yeah.
How many days was you in the villa for?
5 days.
Oh, that must be so mentally draining.
Oh, so did you actually you got with a girl there though?
Yeah, I still got with a bird, yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
was it quite soul destroying to think though that you...
The thing is as well, like it's just peak though with Love Island, because it's not like a night out where like if you chat to a bird and she's not feeling you, it's all right, fucking hell, I've got fucking 7 over there I can just have a conversation with. It's like the exact same amount of girls as there is boys. Do you know what I mean?
So it's literally like...
It's like
if a girl just ain't feeling you, bruv, what can I do?
Was she feeling you?
Please get with me, please. Like, nah, she obviously... So she made the first move to sort of say that... So on the first day, we got in there, and instead of like how it normally happens where like someone would stand forward if they fancy you, the public have already pre-chose the couples before we even know about it.
Oh.
So obviously I'm coupled up with Jess, like it's a public thing. And obviously I've got probably about 6 hours now to get to know her. And then basically Maya then comes back in that later that night saying, like, girl, step forward if you're not really feeling who you're with. And obviously Jess stepped forward. But obviously it looks bare peak, but actually we've been coupled up by the public and I've had about 6 hours to get to know her.
It ain't that deep.
It's not that deep, man. I doubt she finds me like revolting.
Wait, you are bringing back. Wait, when she stepped forward, did you then go lay on the sunbed?
Nah, because it was at night time. This one.
Oh, it was at night time.
Nah, it was at night time.
Oh.
Everyone was saying I was crying and shit, but it was just the wind, didn't it? Like, it was just the wind.
Was you crying?
It was just the wind. No, I wasn't crying. Like, it's not even that deep. I thought, fuck, I'm on TV. Like, I'm getting pied off. Because on a night out, I'll never get pied off.
No, to be fair, like
Never.
that is tense, isn't it?
Yeah, like I'll never get pied on a night out. Like, 'cause I know when to pick my battles. So like, just to get fucking pied off on TV, it's like, fuck, like.
God, George is going through it.
That's why you go with all the ugly ones, boys.
Yeah.
You know where you stand.
Knocked down by HS. No, it's calm, bro. The redemption is gonna like.
Mate, 5 days on Love Island, knocked out within fucking 60 seconds of Misfits. Career so far is great. But you know what though? I do generally think, boys, like this is why people are starting to fuck with me a little bit now, which is actually quite good because they're thinking, I think they just feel sorry for me. So at this, I think they just feel fucking sorry for me. So I think they're actually kind of. I've had a few DMs like, I actually want to see what you can actually do, George. So quite exciting, isn't it?
Do you know what it is, bro? Like you've got to foul in order to succeed, bro. Do you know what it is, like?
100%.
But I wouldn't even say you fouled. Like, do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like. There's always
I think
a winner.
it's actually better that you lost to HS than actually winning, because the way I would see it is that like Misfits can be such a long journey for you. It might even be where you go from Misfits and then you're fighting like who fought Floyd Mayweather. Like you could fight someone big. So like your journey starts from you got knocked out by HS, and now every single person after HS, if you knock them out, obviously that's a lot of pressure. But if you knock them out, it's that comeback. Do you know what I mean?
I think people actually are in
and
bed
they'll rate that.
And I feel like that's what people are fucking with. Like people love a story. People love a.
That's what I'm saying.
People love that journey, and that's why I'm big on YouTube. That's why I'm running up my YouTube now. Like I'm gonna start vlogging and stuff and documenting all my training and stuff. Like because I just think it would be like people love that. Just to see what's going on, people are nosy, innit? So I think they'll fuck with that.
What would you say like is next in line for you? Like,
well, to be honest with you, I really mainly want to focus on boxing.
Like, I feel like as soon as you have one boxing match, you just want to like.
Mate, honestly, I can't stop thinking about it. I can't stop thinking about what happened, what I could have done differently, what gym
I bet
I'm
you want to
going
get back in there. I would.
Like, bruv, like I'm basically, and I'll be honest with you, boys. Like, even as a man, I want to just fucking get redemption on that. Like not even like Misfits and the paycheck. I just, as a man, I feel like I got violated. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
So I just want to do something about it. That I didn't do on Saturday when I did have the chance.
Yeah. I bet on the ring walk though, like I bet it's like
fucking hell.
They're fucking brave choosing fucking white shorts, bruv. That's all I'm gonna say because I shit in myself. Like I was actually shitting myself.
Did you get to choose what song you wanted to walk out to and stuff?
Yeah, I chose Gigs. Look what the cat dragged in, and it just because I thought.
Fuck it.
But I can't be asked to be spending my time looking through a Spotify playlist for a song that's going to probably run for 10 seconds. So just fucking chose Look What the
That
Cat
is
Dragged.
cool. Like I'll choose the most gas song. Like.
Would you not choose your own song?
No, I'll choose
You
like I got hoes.
Yeah. You got to choose one that fucking the man them are going to know, innit? But
yeah.
It's it's fucking mad experience.
Bro, like I'd love to experience that sort of stuff, bro. But it's just the factor of like. It's a 50-50 shot, isn't it? Like, you either win or you lose, or like, even a draw, do you know what I mean? But you'd rather a win, wouldn't you?
Did you think if you lost, that would be your career gone?
Nah, because, like, I've gone up against an opponent that almost was going to win anyway. Do you know what I mean? Everyone knew that sort of HS was going to win. It was that mismatch. And, like, I just thought, well, I'm going to go in there with almost nothing to lose sort of thing. You know, I know Mams and the Misfits team like me as a person. We've built really good storylines. So whatever happens in that ring tomorrow night, it's the start of either like my redemption story or it's just a case of like, well, we sort of knew HS was going to win anyway. So for me, there wasn't that pressure. You know what I'm saying?
I would say that's actually a win-win for you because if you was to knock out HS, fucking hell. Do you know what I mean? Like,
where do I go from there? Innit?
Yeah.
If I got lucky with knocking him out, What, am I on Jake Paul now? You know what I mean?
You
So
skipped all the cues.
As soon as you got knocked down and you see that he won, what was you feeling like? Like,
Do you know, respectfully, thank fuck it's over, because my heart for like the 2 days was just going, bruv. Because like I've never been around, like I didn't expect it to be that packed in that stadium, and I don't know, bro. Like because I've never had a fight before as well. I just didn't know what to expect, and like I've never really seen HS in an actual fight other than that Zerka clip, but. I don't know. I just thought I just don't really want to get fucked up here before I've had an opportunity to actually proper learn boxing. And do you know what I mean? Because I didn't have the time, so I thought I'd rather just not injure myself and fucking get all my teeth knocked out, and just go back to the drawing board and come back stronger next time. So I sort of pussied out a little bit, but fuck it.
yeah. Before all of this, what was you actually doing? So before Love Island, before boxing,
I was an estate agent, mate. I was
Yeah,
an
I
estate
thought
Really?
agent.
so. You
Yeah,
look like an
sales.
estate
Yeah,
agent.
mate, I've been in sales for probably about 5 years. So I was an estate agent, worked in car sales, basically all that, mate. So literally just sales jobs.
Don't you
really.
think it's mad that obviously look HS put out there he done multiple six figures obviously through this Misfits fight. Don't you think it's mad that people can be getting paid more than like a doctor? Or
Yeah.
like, do you know what I mean? A
That's
teacher.
just the modern day. And even my mum just doesn't get it, bruv. My mum just doesn't get it. Like this week I've not been working sort of thing. She's like, why are you at work? And I'm like,
how old are you, George?
25.
25.
25,
Really?
yeah.
Do you live with your mum and dad?
Yeah, I live with my mum and dad, yeah.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, I live with my mum and dad. I'm getting somewhere soon, don't worry about it, mate. But yeah, like parents just don't really get it, do they?
No,
they
they
just don't
don't.
get it.
Mm.
Like I can work with a brand and they can pay me X, Y, and Z. Like who have I worked for before? I've worked for, Shoe.
Shoe.
Like, I've worked for Shoe before. I've done work with Boots. Like just stuff like that, like ads. They just don't realise, innit? Like you can actually make money from working with brands, and it's like
So what are they like wondering? Like, what do they think about the social media anyway? Like, what,
they just basically my mum just doesn't really ask too many questions about it.
does she know about the boxing match? And that you
She knows
lost?
about the boxing. She knows obviously like Love Island. She fucking hated me doing that, man. She just fucking hated it. Like,
Really?
I think she just wanted me just to be normal, bruv. Just do a normal job. Do you know what I mean? But like,
What did she say about when you lost the fight?
Escape the Matrix? I think losing the fight, she was just like, I'm just glad you're not injured, sort of thing. Like,
any
Did your
mum
dad
would
say
do that.
anything? Or?
but Dad was like, it just takes bollocks to get in there. That's just what he said.
That's another thing, isn't it? Like,
He just said,
it's-
mate, it takes bollocks to get in there, mate. Really,
with a massive, like thousands, hundreds of thousands,
hundreds of thousands.
Did they watch it as well?
Nah, they didn't watch it because
Didn't?
they were just like,
Did they knew you was gonna lose?
nah, they did.
I know that sounds mean, but like it's just a mismatch, isn't it? So
I feel
Yeah.
like your parents on that sort of like, are they like?
To be fair, they're just not really. They just let me get on with it. Do
I
you
know what you
mean?
mean.
Like,
I know what you mean,
because
bro.
they could have come to the fight in Ireland, but I was just a little bit like, I don't really want them there, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Because like, I've never boxed before, had a fight before. Do I want you there? Like, do you know
and
what I mean?
what it is? What if like fans and like, what if HS even started going at your mum or dad?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, even though I sort of like, I know he's not a dick like that, but like,
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
didn't know in it what was going to happen and
Was
what
HS's mum
Dublin
was
was
there?
like.
That was pretty funny.
Was she actually?
Yeah, she was.
Swear down.
In the crowd.
She keeps liking my TikToks. HS's mum. She's
Lorraine,
no.
big up Lorraine.
Big up, big up. Now you can tell she's such a proper TikTok mum, innit? Do you know what I mean? Just likes everything, like. But that's jokes.
So based on obviously you getting paid from Misfits, is it also based on how many tickets you're bringing in?
Nah, so that's separate. So obviously, like you've got your main payment and your purse, obviously that goes to like your boxing training and all that shit.
Yeah.
And then you've also got as well your own individual link for your tickets for your fight.
Yeah.
So obviously it's down to you to whack the ticket link on your story, do your TikToks around, oh, come on guys, support me, buy my ticket link. So I don't know how that works. I actually need to ask them, but it's actually a fair point. I think there's like a separate...
I thought you get commission off the tickets.
I think you get commission on the tickets.
Would you say you had a lot of fans there, like supporting you? Did you have good support there?
Mate, it was great support. Like, literally, our fight was promo to fuck, and like, everyone was like, "Look, George, just fair play, just for fucking being in the mix of it, innit? Because it's a high pressure situation."
Yeah, anyone getting in the ring is big respect, isn't it? Like,
yeah, like a lot of people just like it's just good watching, bro. Like, you actually made it entertaining. Like all the videos, all the the memes, like between me and the HS, like it was just we were just making good content for people to watch. That's what it's about at the end of the day. It was just going off. So it's
no,
funny.
I think in terms of marketing, you did a good job, and I don't think people actually would see that side of you. Like, as in, you could actually market a fight, and you did. Like, do you know what I mean?
But I mean, with the T-shirt, bruv, that was funny, innit? Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
The
Yeah.
fucking T-shirt.
oh my god,
That's jokes.
yeah.
isn't
How
it?
did you? When did you get that printed?
Honestly, yeah, I'm so lucky because that actually came the day before I left for Ireland. So like, I just thought, what can I do at like this press conference that's just going to be funny? Like, that's just...
You could have even thrown like a dildo at his head. Like something like mad like that. Imagine
Yeah,
that.
but I just wanted to do something like... Because the thing is, as well, you got to think, me and HS don't hate each other, innit? So like, I don't want to start throwing shit at him if I don't actually hate him. I just think that's a bit overkill. So I just thought, what can I just do? So I thought, fuck it, let's get a T-shirt made, fucking eat, sleep, KO, HS, repeat, and then just put a picture of Harvey on it. And then hairline back in the Euros.
Oh, bro, when you told him mention his hairline.
Back in the Euros. Oh, it was funny. But look, it was never going to offend him. It was just funny, innit?
Yeah.
I knew we wouldn't, but like he doesn't care. It's just funny.
So going back to who you wanted to fight before.
Yeah.
Who do you actually want to fight?
Well, if you're seeing this, you little goofy little bean, come and get your little chain back. Come and get your little chain back. I feel like, again, Bevo, like, you were meant to be fighting Danny Aarons. You popped your shoulder out because you fell out of bed or whatever you did, mate. Probably eating chili con carne too hard or something. And now you want to go straight to the front and fight and offering out Ed Matthews. I just think it's a bit mad, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think he's got a chance? Do you think he's got a chance against beating you?
What, beating me? Like, if I actually trained and I'm actually against a opponent that can back his own, I'll knock Bevo.
You don't need to train for Bevo. I promise you now. Even you could knock him out.
I think that is one of the most fair fights out there.
I hope you will.
That is one of the most fair fights out there.
Plus, we'd actually be able, like, me and Bevo will be able to actually promote that fight as well. Like,
I think you're quite a similar level in a way, because obviously you fought HS, a lot of viewers. Obviously, can't lie, Bevo has fallen off a bit. You can't lie. And
yeah, but he still won't accept the fight though, because he does still think he's big time though.
If he doesn't accept the fight, then obviously, I think he's just...
I mean, put it this way, if Bevo doesn't accept the fight against me, and he's seen what's just happened on Saturday, then I don't know if he's stupid or smart.
I don't think he'd look at it like that. I think the only thing he'll look at is how much am I getting paid, and will I gain clout from him? It's the only thing he'll look at.
100%.
He doesn't care if he loses or wins.
But either way, he'll still gain clout from it because it's in front of hundreds and thousands of people anyway.
That's what I'm saying. But I've got people that are going to fucking promo him, like, back this fight, like, make it fucking happen and make him accept it. Like, I'll keep his chain, I'll fucking wipe my arsehole with it if I need to. Like, I'll fucking shove it on my arse and shit.
Bring that to the press conference. That would be...
literally just fucking dash it. Fucking dash his little chain. Like, it's not even missed out. But, yeah. I think it'd be, like, if I actually trained, then I think it would be good. I think people just want to see what I'm actually on if I give it a good shot.
All right, without your management, do you think you could get to where you are now?
To be honest with you, no. Like, when I came off Love Island, I didn't really have a management because I wasn't really big on socials before. I literally just came from 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And I was just doing things on my own for a while, and things were working out, but there was no clear guidance, and I didn't really know what I was doing. I felt like I was like kicking my feet in the water. And then literally, I've landed this management now, and she's really helpful. Like, she just not only gets me work, which is great, but she also sort of like reassures me and stuff. And like, if there's good ideas for content, she'll help me out. And like, she just helps me out with the basic things that normal people just, especially in the social world, stress about. Like, what content should I do, or what's popping at the moment, or who should I collab with, and that. But yeah, I think there's a lot of pressure on people nowadays.
Would you say your motivation's changed since social media? Like, as your
persona?
Yeah, persona changed.
Now, honestly, I don't think so. Like, I think as a person, I've always been the same. Like, I'm so down to earth. Do you know what I mean? I'm so down to earth. Like, I very much enjoy just doing the simple things in life. Do you know what I mean? Just going to the gym and that. And I'm not materialistic in any way since social media. Like, I think I'm the same person. It's just obviously like the goalposts have changed a little bit in terms of like what I want to achieve. Because before it was like, right, work 9 to 5, go to the gym, do this at the weekend. Where it's now it's like, right, what content can I do? Do you know what I mean? Like, how does my week split up differently where I don't have a 9 to 5, but still be productive like I have one? Because if you just sit about all day doing fuck all,
is that why do you still have a 9 to 5?
No, I don't work anymore.
You don't,
I did do after Love Island for a bit.
Yeah.
I went back into my sales role, but it wasn't really the same. I found it hard to do the 9 to 5 after Love Island.
Yeah, no, you would do. Yeah, you're in that like, I'm gonna come out, I'll do social media. With Love Island as well, did you expect brands to be in your DMs?
100%. I feel like everyone that goes on Love Island expects the brands to literally be in their DMs straight away. Like for me, no, not straight away.
Yeah.
It probably took about For me, even to do like my first paid post probably took about 3 months.
Yeah, after Love Island.
After Love Island, yeah. But like for a while, it's about building your own brand, because there's so many people that do socials now, and the people that are established, a lot of the time they'll just go to them. Do you know what I mean? And as well, like we might as well touch base on it. With brands now, they've got a lot of quotas they need to hit in terms of, right, we need someone that fucking is gay to do an ad, or we need someone that is like a transvestite to do an ad. Do you know what I mean? Like they've just got quotas to hit in terms of what they want from ads, innit? And like, I don't know, just being like a straight white male, like sometimes you ain't gonna get
there's a lot of there's a lot of them as well. Do you know what I'm saying? It's hard.
It's hard. Like I don't know.
Do you know that also relates to like OF? You do OF, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I dabble in a little bit of OF, mate. I dabble.
And obviously, if you're an OF model and you're a man and you're straight, it's quite hard.
It is hard, mate. It is hard. And like that's why I'm not really like, I don't mind doing OF. It's not really what I want to do forever.
What made you want to go into OnlyFans?
Money, bro.
Just the money. Just and that is pretty much all it is, really, isn't it?
Just money. Like I just think, do you know what? Like if I can earn a bit of money on the side of me doing my social media, so I can build my brand and build what I want to do, but I'm getting money from it. Like that's really the goal.
What did your mum and dad think about OnlyFans? Do they know about that?
To be fair, like I think they're just, as long as I'm happy, they don't really give a shit. Like, do you know what I mean? As long as it's paying good money, as long as
it is what it is.
You're doing shit for a tenner. Like,
would you let your son or daughter do it?
I mean, it wouldn't be ideal, but who am I to? Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you're not. Yeah, true.
As long as they turn up normal, I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
As long as they don't start identifying as a window, I actually don't care. Like,
fair enough.
I actually don't give a shit.
Ever since growing up, did you have sort of like a motivation that you wanted to be somewhere, or did you not actually really care?
I've always been like, I know it sounds so cringe now, but like I've literally had a job since I was like 14. Do you know what I mean? Just I've always worked. I've always done things. I've always kept myself busy. So I didn't know what I wanted to do, like even in school, not leaving school. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I know I wanted to do something.
Did you desire to be like a millionaire? Like, do you want the cars?
100%. Like I want, like, and it's not even to be a millionaire to be single. It's like to have that like perfect family life, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, fat house.
Yeah. Have the cars. Have the
fucking cars. All the kids are in private school. Do you know what I mean? That's
the
goal,
that is the life.
Do you think you'll get there?
100%. Like, I think just.
It's
all in your head, bro.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
All in your head.
And I feel like that's what boxing teaches you as well. I think mostly boxing is in your mind. And I think that's another thing why I think, in my opinion, I think that's why you might have lost as well. Because I think going to Dublin by yourself, all the nerves are now planted on you. You're in that hotel room, you know, like Harrison's got Ed, his best friend, like he's motivating him 24/7. Like, you know, you got to win, you got to win, you got to win. Like, you don't have that. Like, obviously, you've had you got the motivators.
You know what it is? I can definitely.
You're so right, bro.
Do you know what
thinking about it now? Like, the more I think about it, I was literally in that hotel. You're so right. Like, because a lot of the time we had so much downtime. So, like, before the press conference, like, we'd leave the hotel at like 3 and we'd get back at like 7. But like all day, you'd be doing fuck all. So I'd be like, right, what do? I go gym in the morning, but I had to keep as much weight on as I could, so I couldn't really go gym that much. And then fucking. Yeah, like you said, I was just in my room thinking,
that's what I'm saying.
The fuck am I doing here?
Bro,
why am I here?
Bear in mind, Harrison is very productive. He's got a lot of things to do.
He's got a lot of shit going on, so he keeps his mind off it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, completely, innit?
I think it's all in your mind, bro, and I think it's who's around you as well. Your circle is so important, bro.
Yeah, no,
do you know what? It's good to talk about that because you know Swarms, the rapper.
Yeah.
So my brother was one of them. It was like he tried to do his own like boxing event. In London, and my brother and someone else was the main like fight, the main card, and obviously, do you know what it is? Like, you do need a circle with you because my brother, he had myself, he had his best friends, he had his girlfriend there.
I thought, fuck, I've been nervous the whole time. Maybe, just maybe, half an hour before the fight, I'd be like, fuck, like do you know what I mean? Like proper, like
fucking Jules,
like, and I'd just think, fuck it, but it never stopped. I just kept on getting more and more and more and more nervous.
And that's what I'm saying.
And I got in the ring, bruv. And like, if you actually go and rewatch it back, bruv, you'll see my feet literally shaking.
Your hands are shaking as well. I like, when you was opening that.
I know,
bro. I actually feel for you, bro. Like, genuinely, like, bro.
Nah, but like, I put myself in that situation, innit? And it's all good character building for me. It's all good, bruv, because it's only up from here, innit?
It's just crazy, bro. How you went there like by yourself.
Went there by myself, yeah.
Like. Bro, that plays a big part.
We would have come with you. If we knew you before
Bro,
that,
like,
we would have literally come.
It's just tough though, isn't it? Because obviously, like, I've got my trainers and that. My trainer didn't even get there till Thursday night. Thursday night. The fight's on Saturday night. My trainer didn't get there till Thursday night, which means we didn't do any training until Friday morning. Actually, fuck that. Friday afternoon, because I had the weigh-in in the morning on Friday.
Bro, what? And you travelled there.
The fucking Ben Shorts turned up at on the fucking Thursday night. Like, what is going on with that?
Was you travelling back and forth by yourself as well?
How did you get to Dublin?
on the coach? Oh, no. Yeah, so literally, they paid. So Luton to Dublin.
And you went there by yourself?
I went there by myself.
Bro, it's mental to me. I think
you wouldn't, if you was going by yourself,
bro,
I think you'd say you wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it if I was.
No.
No.
It's all about energy.
It's all about it's all in your head, bro. I'm telling you. Like, there's things I've done. Like, I used to be a racing driver. I've done so many different things, and I've always had people around me in order to. Bro, I could never do it by myself, bro. And I think if you genuinely did have, I think in my opinion, going forward, I think if you even your mum and dad, or someone going forward, having that constant motivation to you, I think is so important.
Or even ringside, just saying, George,
come on. Bro, do you know, did you have that?
I literally, bro,
I
can't even remember.
Oh, yeah, to be fair, it must be.
Honestly,
what I mean, if you knew you had a family member behind you saying, George, you could be like, I'm going to fucking hit HS right now. Yeah. And my mum's going to see that.
Imagine if me and you went
this is what I'm saying, boys. I was just mentally beating it. I was just mentally beat.
To be honest, it's a mismatch, it is. And
I just think it's crazy. Bro, I think the craziest thing about it, in my opinion, is that you went there by yourself.
I bet you was gassed though when you was like, all right, I'm on the card with HS.
No, I'm excited, isn't it? Because I knew that the promo and the talking shit and I knew I'd do well at that. And I knew that, whether it went my way or not, it got views. And for me, that's still a win. I just thought, fight night. Do you know what I mean? It's tough, isn't it?
You're seeing all these, massive boxes, their circles, massive. Do you know what I'm saying? They've got,
man's just rocked up on his J's.
That's what, bro, I rate it. I rate it, but, bro, that's a lot of balls, bro.
Yeah, a lot of balls.
Especially to sit in your hotel room, by yourself and think, I've got this fight, you've got to go to bed.
Friday night, I couldn't sleep, bro. I literally couldn't sleep.
Was you just laying in bed thinking to yourself,
this is so out of my comfort zone. What the fuck am I doing here? Why have I accepted this? It's not even worth the money.
You don't think? Really?
No. Obviously, that's what I was thinking in my head. But then I thought, George, it's not that deep. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? And then it'd be all right for a minute, and then I'd be stressing what if I fucking? Do you know what I mean?
So 1 minute he was all right, and then 1 minute he was like.
But that's what I'm saying. In hindsight, after the fight, it's not that deep. I feel like you just need to get your first one out of the way against a bigger opponent than you.
Yeah, would you think? Do you think your second fight will be much you'd be?
Mate, 100%. I've been around the space. I know what to expect.
The
press conferences. I know what you can do, you can't do.
Yeah. Bevo just needs to fucking accept it.
I know that I didn't give myself enough time to train. I know that I didn't take the people with me that I should have to reassure me.
That's what I'm saying.
I know that I wasn't in the right mental space physically. Honestly, bro, there is no doubt in my mind that if I actually took it seriously, I'd actually that's on my level. I'd
throw more
knock 'em out.
punches.
Yeah, I'd do something, bruv. I'd do something. It would go a couple of rounds. I just literally
I do think the potential is there. I just think the biggest thing, 6 weeks of, on the build up of trying to practice to fight him, going there by yourself, that's two things that are major, bro. That's a major two things that you should think about, bro. It's not that deep. I mean, do you know what I mean? But I think the biggest thing is going there by yourself.
Even a couple of men said that were there, Anthony Taylor, he was like, hey, who are there you come with? American or something like that. I was like, I'm on my own. He goes, where's your personal trainer? Do you know what I mean? I was like, he's getting here tomorrow night. He goes, what the hell? The fight's on Saturday night. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, I know, bro. I know. And he was like,
oh, he's funny.
Are you sure you're right? Do you know what I mean? Because a couple of, Dean the Great, one of his trainers done the open workout with me in the ring, bruv, on the pads. That Dean the Great guy.
Sack your trainer off. Who is he?
Honestly, fucking boycott him.
Are you actually going to bin him off?
Yeah, I don't want to say his name because it's Pete. I'm gonna bin him off 100%.
What, is he not that good?
No, bro.
You're probably paying him, aren't you?
Well, yeah, of course, yeah. But
what? So he didn't fly there with you. He did, bro. That is
the worst boxing training you could have,
bro. No motivate, bro. That is.
He didn't give a fuck.
That is dreadful.
I guarantee you, like he probably even saw in his head, he's probably going to lose anyway. So there's no point as fuck. It's true, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's it, bruv.
Yes, boys, that's going to wrap it up for today's pod. Joined by George Fensom. Hope everyone did enjoy it. Make sure to click the like button and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Beaver, if you want your chain, come and get it, you little goofball. Laters.